Hi everyone, this is Lahari. Today's topic is flat plate collectors. Maybe most of them are familiar with this topic, but still please do watch my video, like, share and subscribe. The contents are introduction, working principle, application, merits, demerits and finally the conclusion for the topic. Introduction. Flat plate collectors is a solar panel device that uses solar energy to generate thermal energy. It converts solar power into thermal energy, that is, cheaper energy utilizing water as an operating fluid. A flat plate solar collector takes in solar radiations and transmits heat to the functioning medium. It is suitable for several thermal applications. The average temperature range of flat plate collector devices is about 100 degrees Celsius. Besides, these devices have an economical cost of investment. The flat plate collector devices are the backbone of solar thermal devices. They have a diverse applications from household to commercial sectors. Flat plate collector devices are commonly used for active space heating and water heating for further usage. Moving on to the working principle, the working of the flat plate collector involves the transfer of the heat or the thermal energy. The operating medium exchanges heat from the sun rays. The heat absorbing plate of the collector is exposed to sunlight. As the sun rays hit the flat plate surface, a portion of their energy is transferred into heat. This leads to a raise in the temperature of the flat plate solar collectors. When a fluid is passed inside the collectors, the temperature of the fluid increases as the heat from the absorbing plate heat is transmitted to the fluid. Eventually, the fluid transmits the thermal energy from collectors to the functioning energy system for different uses. There are some main components of typical flat plate solar collectors. Those include black surface. This black surface absorbent of the incident solar energy. Grazing cover is a transparent layer that transmits radiation to the absorber but prevents radiative and convection heat loss from the surface. Tubes containing heat fluid to transfer the heat from the collector. Support structure to protect the component and hold them in the place. Insulation covering sides and bottom of the collector to reduce heat losses. Most of our day-to-day activities deals with the solar flat plate collectors. Here are some applications. First one, that is solar water heating. Flat plate collector can be used to heat water for domestic use or for industrial purpose such as in hotel, hospital and laundries. The heated water can be used for bathing, cooking and also cleaning. Second one, space heating. Flat plate collectors can be used to heat indoor spaces such as homes, offices and warehouses. The heat collected by the flat plate collector is transmitted to a heat exchanger which then heats the air in the building. Agriculture drying. Flat plate collectors can be used to dry agriculture products such as fruits, vegetables and grains. The collected heat it is used to create a low humidity environment that facilitates the drying process. Industrial process heating. Flat plate collectors can be used to provide heat for industrial process such as chemical manufacturing, food processing and textile production. Solar cooling. Flat plate collectors can be used to power absorption cooling system that provides air conditioning for buildings. Concentrated solar powers. Flat plate collectors can be used as the primary content of concentrated solar power systems that generate electricity. In these systems, the collected heat it is used to create steam, which then drives a turbine to produce electricity. Merits: a flat plate collector facilitates the collection of direct energy from all directions and diffuses thermal radiations. It is a clean, pollution-free system of energy generation. The power utilized by the flat plate collectors is natural and renewable. Flat plate collector devices have relatively low maintenance cost and longer working life. It is easy to fabricate and economical. It can be installed effortlessly. Flat plate collectors are fixed to a mounting structure in tilt and orientation in which they receive maximum sunlight. With flat plate collectors, more energy can be generated even at the low temperatures. Demerits of using flat plate collector. Limited efficiency. Flat plate collectors have a limited efficiency compared to other types of solar collector. They are typically less efficient than evacuated tube collector, for example, which can be reached higher temperatures and perform better in cooler conditions. Limited heat transfer. Flat plate collectors have a limited heat transfer rate, which can lead to lower overall performance rate. This is because the heat transfer between the collector and the fluid is limited by the thermal conductivity of the collector material, susceptible to overheating. Flat plate collectors can also be susceptible to overheating in certain conditions, which can reduce their lifespan and overall performance. Overheating can occur when the collector is exposed to high levels of solar radiations, which can cause the fluid inside the reach high temperatures and potential damage the collectors. Heavy and bulky. Flat plate collectors can also be heavy and bulky, which can make them difficult to install and transport. They can also make them less suitable for certain type of installations, such as on roofs or other structures with limited weight bearing capacity. Limited design flexibility. Flat plate collectors also have a limited design flexibility, which can make it difficult to optimize their performance for specific applications. They typically have a fixed design and cannot be easily customized or modified for different conditions or applications. The last topic here is the conclusion. A flat plate collector is a device acting as a heat exchanger. It converts solar power into thermal energy. It can gather solar energy and use it to heat water in house for bathing, washing, etc. Also, it can be used to heat hot tubes and swimming pools. The flat plate collectors prove to be more feasible than other water heating systems due to their economical price, simple design, and easy installation. They greatly help to save on energy bills. Thank you.